Okay, this is a little video with a fan in the background about installing a soap dish in a shower. So I've already figured out where I want it to go. So that's where the top of it is, okay? That's where I want it to end up. So now I have to come over here on this side and look at the fitting. And that fitting is actually 15 mil below that top line, at least, if you want it to be there. So you got this little fitting now, and that's 15 mil below the top line, okay? So, done that. Now what I did was I took a screw and a hammer, and I chipped a little spot in the tiles there. Still recording. Yes, low battery came on. And I made a little spot just with the screw. And then this is the smallest little drill bit I have. I like something smaller. This one's pretty bad. One reason I put it so far away, I didn't want it close to the edge. Hopefully it wouldn't crack. So that's not working. Now, one thing I learned a long time ago was you got to be careful not to put too big a screw in there. If you put too big a screw in where the wall plug's going to go, it will pop the tiles. It'll crack the tiles. So you have to make sure that that screw is just right. Okay, let's see what we got. That'll go nicely. So now I've just got to put my bag. Where's the bag gone? See, this is what I use to catch the drilling stuff on. And then put that there. That'll catch the dust. I'll put it back on there in a second. Now the other thing is, if you're using a brown plug, then you can take with masking tape and mark the depth of the plug so you don't go any deeper than you need to, and then the screw can't be any longer. The screw would have to be something like that. You couldn't have a screw that goes longer. You could have it, depends on what you might hit. So it's right screw, I'm using the brown ones. And that'll be it. Use your level when you finally get to that point. Ta-da. So I think that's it. Okay. Turns out I didn't need wall plugs on this one. So I just use screws, and what you gotta do is come up here with your level, which was nice and level a minute ago, depending on how you hold it. So you wanna work on that bubble, then tighten them up. You get movement one way, and then it's just a matter of using the screw on there. Have you done it right? And then that's sticking out, see, so the screw needs to go in a little bit more. Take the screw in a little bit more and then tighten it back up. It should be good. Now I did take a little bit of sealant. Where did it go? I used a bit of LSX sealant underneath the fitting and around where the screw holes are, so no water can work its way in there for at least a long time. Okay. Okay, it turns out I should have done this just by doing the last one, but this part is screwed into the back of the frame, and that screw is a little bit loose. It's snug at the moment, but I'm gonna have to take it off, tighten the screw in there, make sure it's nice and level when we put it back on. See, it easily just moves. So I'm gonna get it level and then tighten it. tricky sometimes.